The majority of use of it will be just like day to day. It's site finding, it's research. Most of the time it's a research driven tool, and then naturally end up using it for comparables a lot, because if we're trying to value a site up, then we're looking at what's the scheme going to be worth, a lot of that. One of the things is trying to find opportunities, so it's the letters side of it is quite important. It's great to be able to sit there on the site and track which developers are in for planning on X, Y and Z and how they're getting on, because we'll obviously we'll be approaching them to say, who have you got acting for you, from a new homes development perspective, are you agent tied or are you not, and we'll offer our services and help from that point of view. What's great from a Searchland perspective is we have to start somewhere with that. We have to go and find those opportunities, and that's where it's quite useful. It's always evolving, which is a good thing. And actually you guys have been really open to when we said, well, can that be added, or can that be changed? There's always been a conversation to be had there. But it's definitely always an evolving product, which is great. There was more to it, so there was more information. What I liked was the sort of the whole relationship side. At any point we can get in touch and someone will be on the other end of the phone to a video call to show you how to do X or Y, and that was quite important. But it just had a lot more data. It's all about data, and that's why we're using these things, because it's a research tool. There was just a lot more on offer there. I'm generally logging into it every day. That and Outlook are probably the first things I open. So it's definitely heavily used. That could just be for really basic reasons, or it can be for a detailed, specific reason, specific site driven, but it's also kind of thing that's quite handy to you can dip in and out. So you can save sites. If you looked at something, you're saving it, and then thinking, well, I'll come back to that later. As we grow, more people are going to need the platform, because there's just naturally going to be more people, comes with more work. The platform's going to continue to keep growing and evolving and offering more, which is what we're always going to need, because we can't stand still. So naturally, as we grow, we're going to need to use tools in a better way.